In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you 5 ways to deal with stress as a young or established entrepreneur. The 5 things that I'm going to be teaching you within these lessons, these 5 skills, that can also be used in your day-to-day life, as well as any other professions or anything that you do within your life. Now, time management is genuinely one of the keys to success. Why is time management so effective? Time management is effective because because time is money. Now you need to be able to manage your time so that you don't overwhelm yourself with multiple tasks at one time. You need to be able to understand that if you wake up okay, so you're gonna have a bunch of tasks that you need to do within the day. Now time management and the next thing that I'm gonna talk about really are close together. But if you have multiple tasks within the day, right, you can't cram all the tasks into doing them in 1 hour, but you can space them out, right? So if you need to hit the gym, then if you need to film a video, then if you need to make ads, then if you need to design samples, you have to do things of that nature. Then you need to go to the store to buy some clothes, right, within that day. Then you need to go help your father with something within that day as well, right? You can't do all of those things in 1 hour. That just means that you need to manage your time. Maybe that means that day you need to wake up at 6 o'clock. You wake up at 6 o'clock, then you go to the gym. Then after that, you go do the editing. Then you eat. Then you do this and this and that. That way, everything in your day is managed properly so that you don't overwhelm yourself. A good app to use to put all your tasks within a day is called Notion. So Notion is actually quite simple to use. Obviously, you download the app, you sign in with your Google account. Once you're in the app, you can just make to-do lists. As you can see, I got a to-do, I need to film and edit. Then I'm just putting down that I need to go to the gym. It's quite simple. Obviously, there's more to it than this, but this is just the basics of it. So I highly recommend for you to use Notion. That app is very, very, very useful. Secondly, prioritization. You need to be able to prioritize the most important tasks within your day so that you're not doing the least important tasks first and then leave the very important stuff last, right? So, for example, for me, editing is one of the most important things of my day. I need to edit so I can get content out for you people to watch, right? So now, if I prioritize going to the park and having fun, let's just say going to the park and having fun with my friends, right? If I prioritize that over filming and editing, that means I've got no content out, right? I've got no content out for me to post or for you guys to watch. So then now what? I'm behind on my schedule, I'm behind on my business, right? So I prioritize doing my work first, then prioritize having fun with my friends, external pleasure. So for you might need to go to work, right? Let's say you have a part-time job. You're going to prioritize your job over the external pleasure, right? You're not going to cancel your shift so that you can go do something silly with your friends, right? So if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, let's say that you want to do a clothing drop soon, right? You need to prioritize that drop over going to a party. That's why a lot of these rich millionaires tell you don't go party, because you need to prioritize your work first before going to party. Thirdly, avoid multitasking. Multitasking is one of the reasons why I get very overwhelmed, very, very overwhelmed, And with me overwhelmed, I can deal with stress. I can actually deal with it very well because of these 5 key elements that I'm teaching you, right? But whenever I multitask, it really stresses me out a lot. Now, let me give you an example. Now, an example is that you are editing, right? You're editing, but then you're also on the phone with someone. Now you're multitasking. So then, while you're multitasking as well, you're talking to someone while editing, you also know that there's other things that you need to do as well, right? That also comes down to prioritization and time management, right? So you're multitasking one thing. That means that you talking to someone else, you're not going to be editing properly. So you need to understand that. Put your work, the most important thing, prioritization again, put that first, then do the other things later. So if you're saying that within this hour, I'm going to lock in on filming, then lock in that hour filming. If you have an SMMA company and you want to sign a client, right? Focus your day on signing a client. Don't stop focusing your day on signing a client and then making samples for your clothing brand. No, focus on one thing. Don't multitask. Fourth, one of my most favorite ones, physical activity. Why is my most favorite? Is because it works the best for me. So here's another example. If yesterday actually I was very stressed out, I was like, I need money, I need money, I need money. So I knew what to do, right? But I was just too stressed out to do stuff. So what did I do? I have dumbbells. Oh, where are they? They sat over there. I have dumbbells. I started doing shoulder presses, just pumping out shoulder presses. Shoulder press, go down, do push-ups, go back up, shoulder press, push-ups, shoulder press. You do that, bro, I promise you it will help you. Now, it's a very good thing, because push-ups, you can do them anywhere and everywhere, whenever, so if you're stressed out while you're working, you can just pump out a couple push-ups, or you can go for a run, or even just go for a walk outside. Physical activity doesn't need to be the very hard, demanding stuff. You can literally just go for a walk, for a 2-minute walk, just to clear your head. And then you come back in, and now you're open-minded and you're clear. Everything is making sense to you now. You're not stressed out and in a rush. So that's one thing that I do personally, is that I actually go for a walk a lot. I just say to my parents that, okay, I'm gonna go for a walk, and I just walk around the block to the park or down, and then just circle back up. Just to clear my head, to make sure that I'm doing everything properly. That's physical activity. Time in the sun, time outside. So that's definitely something. Now, fifth and last is set realistic goals, right? Now, here's the thing about setting realistic goals. I'm not saying that, okay, for example, if you say to people, I want to become a millionaire, right? A lot of people would say that's unrealistic. No, that's very realistic. If you say to people, I want to become a trillionaire, people say that's unrealistic. It's possible, it's not impossible, right? What I'm saying about realistic goals is that, let's say the big goal is 1 million subscribers within the next, 2 years, right? Now, you can't expect for you to get 1 million subscribers within your first 10 videos. That's just, you can't expect that. So what do? Is you break down your goal into smaller increments. So you can say, okay, within this month, I want 100 subscribers. Right, so how do I get 100 subscribers in a month? How much content do I need to push out? How do I need to make my videos more engaging? How many shorts do I need to push out? How many people do I need to tell about this so that they can market my business or my YouTube and help me out? So that's the thing. Break down your goal into smaller increments and make it more realistic for you to achieve. Because if you have 1 million subscribers in 2 months, it's not impossible, but how are you going to do that is the thing. Break it down into smaller increments, and that also helps you that when you then achieve that 100 subscribers in a month, then you're actually happy with yourself, because you smashed the goal that you set for yourself in order to achieve the bigger goal. Now that's that's something that a lot of people fail at. A lot of people, they get stressed out too much because they see this big goal and they don't know how to achieve it. They tell everyone that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but they don't end up achieving that because they didn't set the smaller increments in order to smash that in order to achieve the goal. That's why people get overstimulated, overwhelmed, and stressed out, because they can't achieve their goal because they didn't set realistic expectations in order to get to the goal. Anything is real, anything is possible, bro. Anything is possible. I'll never tell you that anything is impossible. If you said to me you want to make $1 quadrillion, I'm not going to tell you it's impossible. But how are you going to get there is the question. So don't burn yourself out. So those are the 5 steps that you can use within your day-to-day life in order to reduce stress within your life, so that you can be the next up-and-coming entrepreneurs to rule this world, so that people can look up to you, so that you can help people out. These are things that I use within my day-to-day life, which is why I can continue growing, because I don't get stressed out and overwhelmed within the work that I do, because I apply all of these 5 strategies within my life so that I can continue conquering. So hopefully y'all boys can take in everything that I said and use this within your life. So y'all know what I'm going to say. Good luck. Sharp.
I don't wanna talk unless you're mine. Steady running lights are through my mind. Pick apart my brain, what do you find? I've forgotten how to love, can you remind me? I just wanna chill and